On one of my last visits to Hermes, I was offered a bag and I turned it down. Did I ever tell you guys that? Well, in this video, I will tell you that story, what I was offered, why I turned it down, and what I bought instead, which just might be a fantastic alternative for you as well. So stay tuned. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. Hermes is known in part for the rarity of their handbags. You can't just go into their store like you can in pretty much any other store and point to a bag on the shelf and say, I want that. Because a lot of them don't even have bags in the stores. And even if they do, they won't necessarily let you buy one or even let you know that they have a bag. So to be offered a bag at Hermes, it's a pretty big deal. Here's my story. This was a little more than a year ago. Jill Maurer came to visit us in Houston. Some of you remember who Jill Maurer is. She used to be on YouTube, hasn't been in a while, still plans to come back someday. If you still want her to come back, leave a comment below, because she watches all of my videos and she will go read those comments. So Jill came to visit, and of course we went to the Houston Galleria and we went to the Hermes, which is not at the Galleria, it's a couple blocks away. While we were browsing, we were upstairs and the associate that was helping the two of us came up and offered both of us the same bag. It was an Hermes Evelyn bag, and if I remember correctly, the specs were it was gold and it was the 33 centimeter, so the largest of the three sizes that they offer. They have a 16 and a 29. And I think it was Togo leather. And if you're not familiar with Hermes colors, this one always confuses new people. Gold is not gold, it's brown, like a saddle brown. Beautiful classic color. I would love to have that bag. I have wanted an Hermes Evelyn bag for quite a few years, and gold is one of the colors at the top of my list, like it is for a lot of people. However, I turned it down because at that point we knew that we were going to be moving to Oregon. And though I did buy other bags over the course of this last year, I knew that that was a bag that I'd be able to get again. So I said no thank you, but a few months later I bought something else instead that's very similar to the Evelyn. So I'm going to show you that now. You've seen it before, but I want to show you that bag and 5 other bags that are so much more affordable and very, very similar to the Evelyn. Here's the one that I picked up. You may have noticed it just disappeared from the shelf behind me. It's this. This is one of the crossbody bags from Hermes Leather Company. If you are a regular viewer of my channel, you're probably familiar with Hermes at this point. I have a handful of bags from them. I've done videos. I have more coming. Right now, they're having their early Black Friday sale, 30% off all the Hermes pieces. And I only buy these at 30% off, because they are such a bargain. They're a bargain even without that, but still. They offer this bag in 4 sizes. There's a mini, a small, a medium, and a large. But the medium, they don't call a medium, they just call it the crossbody. As far as I can tell from the measurements, which are all slightly off from the way I measured this appears to be the medium size. Here it is next to my head, so you can see how big it is. So if you're interested in one of these, just check the measurements for yourself. This one is in the gray color, which is not currently available. However, I also have this one in the red, which is available, and this is the size small. Here are the two next to each other. They're both fantastic sizes. It's great that they have all 4 of those sizes available, so you can pick what works best for you. And if you've never purchased a Hermes bag before and you don't remember what I've said about them, or you haven't seen those videos, I highly suggest that you watch the video I have linked below that I put a star by, because that video will give you more information. Some of the bags are going to look different from how they look on the website, so there's information in that video you should know about. By the way, Jill Maurer bought that red bag for me for Christmas last year. Very sweet. The Hermes bags in the 4 different sizes retail from $300 to $450, but with the 30% off, that comes down to $210, up to only $315 for the largest size. So those are the bags that I chose as my alternative to the Evelyn until I eventually get an actual Evelyn. And they are fantastic substitutes. They're beautiful, they're high quality. And here are 5 more that are just as beautiful and high quality. First is this all-weather leather bag from Dooney & Bourke, which by the way is like a parent company to Henry's. This comes in a few different colors. This green is my favorite. It's such classic Dooney & Bourke, the green with that tan trim and the duck. This one, just like the Evelyn and those Henry crossbodies, are crossbody bags, and they do have that contrast trim. That bag retails for $395, but with the 30% off, it comes to $279. My second suggestion is this pebble grain bag from Dooney & Bourke. This also has the contrast trim, and the body of the bag comes in black or brown, very classic. One thing that's different about this bag is it's not crossbody, it's a shoulder bag, but I love all the detail on the strap. I think that's so pretty. Plus it looks like you could unbuckle this strap and take it off and then put on another crossbody strap if you wanted to. This bag is $328 retail, and it's not included in the 30% off sale. So you're stuck at that price, but it's a pretty good one, especially when you consider the Hermes Evelyn in the same size starts at just under $4,000. Option number 3 is a very similar bag, but in the Florentine leather from Dooney & Bourke, and Dooney fans love the Florentine leather. It's really beautiful. This is also offered in 2 colors. This natural brown, which looks like a vachetta. I think that's what it is, right? It's a vegetable dyed leather. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. And it's offered in black. This bag retails for $388, but with the 30% off, it's only $272. And notice this does have the same shoulder strap as the previous one. This next bag is my favorite of the ones that I'm showing you. I may pick this up at some point too. I've seen those other bags before today, but this one I just saw for the first time today, and I was like, what? It's gorgeous. It's an ostrich bag, and I love ostrich. Now here's the thing though, this is Dooney too, and one thing about Dooney ostrich is that some of the listings that say they're ostrich and they're part of the ostrich collection say that it's actually embossed cow leather. Other listings don't say anything about the leather. You guys are gonna have to help me out here if you know, is all Dooney ostrich embossed cow leather, or do they ever actually use ostrich? Whatever it is, this bag is gorgeous. I love the turn lock closure on that, and this has a removable crossbody webbing strap. Of course, you could put a different strap on that if you wanted. This bag retails for $328. It is not included in the 30% off sale. Now the next bag, I have 2 versions of the bag to show you. They're the same bag, they're just different leather, and these are part of the Dooney & Bourke Donegal Crest line. These are vintage Dooney & Bourke bags. I recently did a video where I unboxed my vintage Dooney & Bourke duck bag, and quite a few of you in the comments said that you prefer vintage Dooney, so I wanted to be sure to include some vintage Dooney for you. And this again, this leather looks so beautiful and supple. I'm tempted to get it myself, especially at these prices. You won't believe what these 2 bags cost. So this first one is a pebbled leather, and one thing I want you to notice about it is where the strap connects to the bag, and this strap does not appear to be detachable. But notice there are these leather loops on the sides. When you look at the Henry's listings, you're going to see those same leather loops. But I wanted to point out that my bags, both of my bags, are like this. They don't have the leather loop. They're just like this. And these straps are not removable, just like on the Hermes Evelyn. But I think that's a really cool feature. It's a beautiful little detail. So this bag is only $100. And then there's this one. It's the same bag, but it has a smooth leather, not pebbled like the other one. Also gorgeous, so take your pick. It's even less expensive. It's only $79. So those are my 5 affordable alternatives for the Hermes Evelyn, plus the bag that I got from Henry's. And these are all wonderful options if you've always had your eye on the Evelyn, but for whatever reason, you're not ready to purchase that yet. Which of these alternatives is your favorite? And do you know of any other alternatives to the Hermes Evelyn bag? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.